Zeofate, 19 Death Talons 6-9, and the Relentless Undead play Stellaris console multiplayer.
Who's currently listening to this? I'm the host right now. I'm going by Darth Rotang because that's my gamer tag, but I'm the Relentless Undead. Death Talon 69, that's add a 19 to the beginning of that, and that's his streaming name. And Zeofate, well, that's just Zeofate. We are playing Stlaris. I have very limited knowledge about the game. J/Zeofate has quite a bit of knowledge, and Chris/Death Talon has played it like twice. I think he's played it the exact same amount of times I have. So, yeah. But, so yeah, where we're going with this, I'm going to go down and explain why we picked everything real quickly, and then we're going to go into us personally making our races, and then we are going to explain our races to each other, and then we'll play the game in the next episode. So we are going with the largest galaxy. We are pretty sure that's the largest. Yes, and I just messed everything up. It's okay. I'll fix it all. So, yeah, we're going with the largest galaxy. We are going with the 10 empires. We're going to turn advanced AI starting off. We're going to have no fallen empires, just because the concept that we want to actually mess around with the actual AI and see how things go, seeing how we haven't really done this before. Everything else is kind of at base. We don't have a crisis picked out. We may pick a crisis next time we play, because the concept that we've already played one of the crisis, but until then we're going to do this. We have the mid-game start at 2300, the end game starting at 26, but the victory being never. We're going to go to a certain point where we feel that we're happy with it, and then we're going to call it for this, but I don't know when that's going to be, so we made sure that we didn't have a victory year. Difficulty is civilian, because we're trying to learn the game. As we keep playing this and keep learning, we'll slowly increase the difficulty. And that is what our goals are for this game and the series to go forward. Scaling is off. Most of this is defaulted. We have the AI aggression is low. It is, I think, due to it being on easy, but still. As you can see, we kept clusters. We're going to be randomly. We're trying to not know where each other are, and we're trying to keep it where we're trying to roleplay as a civilization who is going out to the stars, doing what our civilization does, and then making enemies or friends along the way. So, everything else is pretty much, I believe, default. We turned caravanners off. Jay hates them, so we're going to turn them off for this one. Maybe we'll do another series where we have them on. Again, if we like this, we will keep playing it. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is default. Now, there is some rules before we go into make your character that we have discussed, and I'm going to just make sure everybody knows. One of the rules is that we cannot kill another player completely off. So, if Jay and Chris start fighting for any particular reason, whoever is winning has to either make his opponent a vassal or make take some of his opponent's land but leave the rest. We are not to eliminate players. And we are also only allowed to eliminate half the AIs as a group. So, because there are 10 AIs, we can only eliminate 5 of them until near the endgame crisis, where, after the endgame crisis, theoretically, everything can go out the window.
Yeah, at that point in time, shit's gonna hit the fan.
So, yeah. I think that's everything. Is there anything else you guys want to add before we go and make our characters?
I can think of.
Species.
Just because of these rules, watch out. Make sure you don't take like a total war or genocidals for traits, because the game can and will force you to keep a conflict going. Just putting that out there.
It's fun. I wasn't going to do a warmongering with this character, so it's perfectly fine. Chris, was there anything you want to say?
No, I can't think of anything.
Okay, I'm going to mute you guys. I'm going to make my characters. I will unmute myself. I'm going to mute and deafen, just so you guys know. And I will mute and deafen when we are ready to talk again.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to be making our species. So the very first thing we need to do is, under appearance, we need to figure out what kind of base species we want to run with. You've got humanoids, mammalians. For those watching, anything that's highlighted in purple, those are DLC, which we do not have, so we can't play those. We got mammalian, reptilian, which those guys in the purple on the way end, those guys are generally, I encounter them as a fallen empire, and those guys are assholes. You got the avian-based races, arthropods. You've got molluscoid, so fish-based, and fungoids. Yeah, they might be some fun guys. Personally, because I don't have the DLCs, I generally like playing AI empires. So I can't do that here, so I think I am actually going to take humanoid. And you know what? That looks like a cross between a Cardassian and a Klingon. That just straight outright looks like a Vulcan. I think we'll go Vulcan. Okay, so our species name. Yeah, no, that sounds way too close to things. I'm horrible at naming stuff. Like, really, really, really horrible at naming stuff. Let's just call him Haven. Adjective. Yeah, I don't really care about. Yeah, I guess I do need an adjective for that. Like I said, I'm completely and utterly horrible at naming stuff. Let's see. It's going to be a HES or Haven Exploration ship. Actually, let's go Haven Exploration Vessel. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. just kind of looking for what kind of naming convention you kind of like. We'll keep the... We'll go for humanoid 2 for that. So traits. These are going to be our racial traits. So we need to turn around and figure out... We have to pick 5 traits. We have 2 bonus points. These are perks that we can get. So I have to pick 5 traits total, and my trait points at the end have to be 0. Okay, no, that was not what I meant to do. So, let's see here. So that got me back 2. Let's make him a little bit more traditional. That'll increase our unity. Unity is very important for getting our ascension perks and everything else like this. Communal what? Actually, no, I don't think we need that. Let's see here. If I go solitary, it's going to increase my population housing usage, which means I'll have lower populations per world. And it'll give me 2 trait points left I can utilize. I actually want venerable, so I need to lose some extra trait points. So I need to lose 3. What do we have that are -3? That's wasteful. So I need to get rid of 2. I'm probably going to regret this, but let's go deviants. Okay, let's see. This is just straight up the starting. None of this starting. It's just random stuff. Just call them Sarah. This stuff I don't really care too much about, so that's fine. So the first page for species, we're done. Homeworld name is going to be Haven. Star name is going to be... Let's just call it Soul. And here we can specify what kind of world we want. That's more roughly Earth-like. I think I'll keep that. Okay. City appearance is generally how we're going to have our cities look, as you can see. I think I'm going to go for a more avian style city. I just like that look a little bit. Let's see. This reaches every civilization ambition. additional 4 pops in 2 populate districts. Do I want a gateway in my home system or additional pops in 2 districts? Let's go for the population in 2 districts. So next is Empire. These are our ethics. This is going to determine how, well, really how we're going to piss people off. Let's grab... I generally try not to go too much on the extremes. So that's why I'm looking at relatively a center. So I want the reduction in the empire size from population, because that means I'm going to be able to have a far larger empire without losing too much resources. Faction unity gain. Ooh, authoritarian is what I'm going to go for because it is going to give me more influence per month. So let's see. Let's go Xenophile. So that is where I'm sitting. Actually, let's get rid of that and we'll go with that. Because this is going to give me research speed, which is what I want. Could go this and get the monthly unity. But I really don't care for it. Oop, keep hitting wrong buttons. Okay, so I have 2 civic point picks left. Let's see here. Just going through and kind of looking at what all this stuff does, and as I find stuff that I like is when I'll select it. Let's see. Ooh, definitely going for technocracy. Give me a +1 code breaking. Ruler population resource output plus 10%. Election cost negative 75%. Don't really want police states. You know what? Because of code breaking, let's go for that. So, that is our governments and ethics. Our name. Well, we're self-centered. Okay, so I... kind of like that. But the primary color you've selected is horrible. Okay, that's not what I want. Come on, I want to change my primary and secondary color, please. No, that's... You're not gonna let me change my colors? Yeah, I guess it's not gonna let me change my colors. Okay. Let's see. Shiny. I kind of like this ship look, so I think we'll stick with this. So that overall, this is our, well, this is our race, the Havens. Okay. And with that, I am done, and we're going to be ready to start once everybody else is. Howdy, howdy.
Hello. Now it's just waiting on Rob.
Yep. Although you might want to ready up.
We gotta discuss our race first, I thought. Once he gets in, comes back, and
Yeah,
this is the best way.
we were planning on doing that.
Yeah, so this way I can look at it and tell you what I have.
Oh, well, go away.
Yeah, don't even. Don't even. Just odd.
Yes, I know I am odd.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, unless you're in a world of evens, then being odd is a pretty bad thing.
Maybe. You really would be the odd one out.
Okay. So here we are. Our character or races have been made. Species, whatever.
Yep.
So, I guess I'll go first. As you can tell, my empire is called the Collective. The entire purpose of them is to be an empire with people inside their empire, like, you know, get gang allies and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it, but I was going more diplomatically with this one instead of warmonger. What were you going to say?
No, continue.
Okay. My species is called the Monkey. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that one. Okay, moving on.
No, I'm laughing.
My traits are that we are intelligent.
Yep.
We are fleeting. We are slow breeders, but quick learners, and charismatic.
Interesting.
So the idea is that my species lives 10% less than most species, but we also breed 10% slower. I was pretty sure that most of the breeding stuff I can overcome with skills and stuff, like research tech. So to be fair, I think it'll be fine. We are, I don't even know the terminology for our ethics, but nonetheless, the idea behind his ethics and all that stuff was that I wanted to very much make it so we were going to be more diplomatic and we were going to be more, our empire would be able to grow. We are diplomatic species. So we have elections every 10 years, I believe it is.
Cool.
Jay went into his character.
Okay.
I'm not sure what he's doing.
My species are the Havenists. We're basically everything's called Haven at some point or other. We're kind of egotistical that way. Our traits are, we are intelligent, so we are going to gain research faster than normal. We're not adaptive, so we have a little bit of an issue finding more habitable worlds. We're venerable, so, well, all our leaders are going to last a long time. Bit wasteful on things, so it's going to cost us a little bit more resources to get stuck traction going. And we've got a little bit of a deviance, so we really don't like listening to what people say. For our ethics is we're authoritarian. The empire's the empress or emperor is the one who rules. We're pacifists. That being said, we're not going to fight you for it. And we're materialist, meaning give us your shit. We are for our civics.
Sounds about right for Jay.
We are a technocracy, which means we're going for tech. Like, give us all your tech. And I'm a shadow council, so it's, the politicians and everything else that fucked all that up, blame them, not the actual guys that did it.
So, like I said, I think I might have fucked up, but I'll deal with it. I'm called the Vem. We're a reptilian race of the star realm of Rax. My home planet is the Raxcana. We're a continental world. My only trait is that we're intelligent. We are authoritarian, xenophile, and pacifist. We have a philosopher king and shadow council, so that's kind of interesting. Fuck off.
Are we sure that we have different shadow councils and they're not just working at the same time for both of us?
I have.
I never took shadow council for that exact fucking reason. I was like, nah.
Find out the AI
I do have
playing us.
an elective monarchy. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be interesting.
Okay.
Only one trait, unlike the other two in this collection.
Oh, I have negative traits. That's why.
Yeah, same here.
I saw that I could have up to 5, but I only had like 2 points, so I was like, no, I'll just take 1. That's 2 points.
Well, it's your you're meant to take negative traits as well. Now, that being said, you don't have to, as you have made. So, yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Yep. So, yeah. Next week, we will be playing... you will see us play this.
Yep.
Might as well so we got our empire set.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just finishing the rest of this video. So yes, we are going to be playing this. You'll see us be playing this next week. If you have any questions, you can ask, but keep in mind that we are all playing this the way that we're going to be playing this. It may be wrong, it may be right, but we're going to be playing it our way. You can give suggestions, but keep in mind that there's a difference between suggestions and asking us to play the game your way. If you want us to play the game your way, just go play the game yourself. Have fun. We are going to be playing it our way. It may, like Chris has already said, it may be an uphill battle doing it his way, but he will have more fun doing it his way and failing than doing it someone else's way. We are also going to be giving each other a lot of hints, tips. We're going to be pausing occasionally. We're going to try to make it so that each video is going to be not too short, but not too, as in, not much time has passed in game. So there may be some editing involved. But we're also going to try making it so that the videos are going to be roughly about 30 minutes long each. I don't think there's anything else I have to add. Is there anything else you guys would like to add?
No, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, advice is welcome, but just keep in mind we don't have to take it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have it bluntly out there like that. You were trying to be polite about it. I'm not going to be polite about it.
I'm just trying to be.
Don't backseat game.
I'm
That being
more
said,
the concept that
if you spot something that looks like an opportunity that you think might be interesting to look at or anything else like this, feel free to pipe up.
But anyway, so yeah, we will. I will press start. We will see where we are in the world, and that will be the end of this episode. Starting new game.
Loading map graphics. Waiting
Start.
for players.
Begin.
Greetings, Director. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence developed by the... You'll be sorry.
Yeah, I'll keep tips on. Just because it would be wise to get a refresher.
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
Don't show again. Okay. I think at the end of every, at the end and the beginning of every stream, or stream episode, I'm going to have the universe showing.
Well, I like my planet. Looks really pretty.
Okay. So, yeah, where's the save button here? Save game. New entry. I'm going to change this to...
Oh, jeez.
Series 01.
Oh, real jeez. This is kind of be a pain.
Oh?
I haven't
really looked around my system.
I have exactly 2 hyperlanes into my system, and it looks like one of them goes directly immediately to a dead end.
That sounds like a good choke point. I have, coming out of my system...
I am right on the galactic edge. Like, I
am too.
Oh my god, this is going to be...
I am too.
Yeah,
I actually really like...
edge. It's gonna be interesting.
Just so you guys know, I am, without going into great details, because we're trying to keep this secretive to some degree, I am, to the west. I am on the west side of the universe, or solar system. No, galaxy, west galaxy. Where are you guys?
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm on just about the complete opposite side of the galaxy from you then.
To the east? You're on the east galaxy?
Northeast.
How can I tell which? How can I tell?
Can you not zoom out to the star system?
Yes.
You can just keep.
Then just
keep
zoom out.
zooming out.
Yeah.
You'll have
Okay.
a rough idea of what the galaxy looks like, and
Yeah, I got it now. I had to orientate myself. I am northwest.
Okay, so Chris is actually close to me. Jay won't be... We won't see Jay for a while.
This is gonna get interesting. I know where to go exploring in order to get my big ass thing, but that's gonna depend on me actually being able to get the fuck out of here. Because all it's gonna take. No, you don't understand how bad I think this start is.
Oh, I've got.
All it's going to take is just random dispersal wise is one empire being in one spot, and I'm fucked.
Yeah, well,
Interesting to see.
get rid of an empire.
Yeah, I think I probably kind of have to.
It's gonna be interesting because my one of the things I'm all for is slavery, but I'm not allowed to slave an entire race.
Okay.
It's actually part of my principles is I can enslave, but I cannot enslave an entire race.
Question. Just so I'm clear for when we play next time. When it shows planets, like when you're looking at like the hyperlanes coming out of your area,
Yeah.
When it shows planets, those are planets that are habitable, right?
Potentially habitable. They could be anything from tomb worlds to... it really depends on what kind of planets your species finds preferable.
One
But they
is
are-
a continental world, and one is a desert world.
Yeah, it depends on what your species
That gives me the
finds,
numbers. Is that what the numbers are afterwards?
Hold on, let me get closer to something so I can attack.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the continental that tells you how many districts can go on that planet.
15 and 12. Woo! I'm going to be expanding early.
I got one right beside me that's 24.
Yeah, well,
But
maybe that's the only planet you
here's
get.
the thing: if it's highlighted orange, it means
Yeah.
you haven't explored it.
I know.
So you could go there. Oh, that's going to be a great place to go. You explore the solar system, survey everything, and it's like, oh yeah, this is a radiated death world.
Yeah, well,
When people land on here, they're gonna die, and you're kind of screwed until you can terraform.
oh, that's a dead end. Okay, cool. I'm learning something. That's not... That... Okay, so I have 2 ways out of my system. One of them is I have 3 ways out of my system, but one of them is a dead end. I can tell immediately it's a dead end. So I have to do that way and this way to find bottlenecks.
Yeah, it's gonna get interesting.
And this one may be a dead end as well. Interesting. If that's a dead end, that's going to be interesting.
I'm looking at where I am, and I can easily see the way this thing's going, of me hitting 2 dead ends.
You can't hit 2
side of my
dead ends.
empire, which means I can't get out until I get.
I don't think the game allows that.
It can, because there's you can use experimental hyperspace travel to travel to other locations.
Yeah, I know that.
I might,
but then you can just...
is if it can happen, especially if there is a gate, or an L gate, or a wormhole, or something like that. Because once you get specific research, you're free to flow through it. So it still
Yes,
counts.
I get all
it
that.
still counts as a path. But you can
We'll
get screwed really easy. So this is
Very well.
going to be...
I have saved, so we can play this next week. I am looking forward to this. This will be fun.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I have to edit a hour and 20-minute video.
56 minutes for me.
I've just been stopping recording when I know it's going to be dead for a while, and just restarting recording. So I'm just going to have to mash a bunch of separate videos together.
Yeah, I usually don't do that. Yeah, I usually just cut too. That way I don't miss anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just quit.
Okay.
I've already saved.
Well.
So one of the things